Hey guys, so this is a rant video. I filmed it once in a park, but the sound was so horrible that I had to film it all over again. So that's just the world I'm in right now of pain in the ass. So this is a rant from a comic book store owner, okay? So the viewpoint of a comic book store owner. I'm an online comic book store. And there are some differences with local comic book stores in regards to they have more options than I guess an online store would, depending. But I'm going to talk about a couple things that are really driving me crazy. So, first of all, damages. For instance, like I got my Penguin order in a day. Say, I get 1,000 books, right? And I get some ratios, and I pre-sell the ratios. The problem is here, when you get the ratios and they're all damaged, you can't just put it on the wall like a local comic book store. Or, I'm not saying that they don't. What I'm saying is that they have options. They can put it on the wall and say, hey, get it as is, or they can, claim damages, which we all do. We claim damages. The problem here is the shipping with Penguin, okay? This is the first topic. So I reached out to them when they first started, trying to help them with their shipping. It became a big deal. A lot of stores contacted me. Penguin contacted me. They started to pack the books inside another box with bubble wrap, which is great, but they never adjusted the 1/4-inch gap inside every box with a comic. So if there's any movement, the books can get damaged. Now, how it affected me this time is all the ratios are damaged, and these were pre-sold ratios. That's another thing, you guys see a lot of stores will pre-sell ratios, and if they sell a 1 in 100, then they get all their 100 books for free. You get it? If they can sell it at cost. For me, I do it the other way. If my orders reach that amount, right, then I'll throw up a ratio and say, here we go. It's unlocked. First person gets it, whatever. Problem is, when it's damaged, I have to request a damage, which is a real pain in the ass with Lunar and Penguin, because they're ratios and they want a bunch of stuff, and I have to call the customer or message the customer, it's going to be a little late, and wait. And they're not securing the packages good enough. And this is a warning to all you guys that pre-order on eBay or whatever a ratio. What happens if that ratio is damaged? Are you going to get a damage ratio? Are they going to cancel your order? Or another store say, oh, we didn't get them? Or here's your piece of garbage damage. Like, it's a real problem. Now, in regard to diamond and ratios and damages, regardless, Lunar's the best, okay? I maybe have one damage, if anything, every shipment. It's amazing. They've figured out how to close the gap so there's not a lot of movement and be done with it. Diamond is the worst for damages. I constantly get damages in shorts from them non-stop. For instance, Spawn Scorched. I've got like 5 or 6 1 in 50s that are damaged. I sold some of them, so people are waiting for them. They have said, yeah, we'll replace them. We can get those for you. Okay, great. I'm waiting, right? But shorts. When it comes to shorts, oh, we shorted you 10, 15 covers of the McFarlane cover D or whatever cover it is. Sorry, we don't have any. We're out. How the hell are you out if you shorted me? My shit should be there. There's a certain amount everyone ordered, and you need to ship it to me. Another problem with Diamond is the way they do tracking. They will send you tracking numbers, okay? But one of the biggest problems is UPS doesn't scan them in. The only alert I get is on the day that it's at Phoenix and it's coming to me. Okay, here it comes, right? So what that means is a package could get lost between here and Diamond, and if it's never scanned in, there's nothing you can do. Those are lost books. For instance, I had 3 boxes coming on Tuesday. It is Saturday now. 2 of them I got. The other one, I don't know where the hell it is. Where is it? They need to have people UPS scan the printed label. They're just giving it and they're picking it up and they're leaving. And if it gets scanned or not, who knows? That's really bad. Man, it's so frustrating, dude. Like, my other video was probably way better because I had everything in my mind about the problems existing with these distributors and what it is for a comic book store to deal with. But that being said, like, look, I've been in this buying, selling business, right, for comic books, collecting, selling, whatever, hardcore for about 20 years. I've been a store for about a year, okay, online store. It's much more difficult for me because I have to buy shipping supplies, more bags and boards. I got to get this shit out on time so people are happy. And it's that extra level of chaos that I don't want to deal with. I don't understand how, if you're a major distributor, I get it, there's a lot of stuff, how you can't get a hold and take care of certain things that have been discussed for years, way before I was a comic book store. All the other comic book stores bitch about this constantly. In Diamond, you can't get your shit together. I mean, I appreciate that I'm able to order comics from you, but god damn, every week I order, I'm like, what's going to be wrong with this? What am I not going to have? What orders are going to be sitting here for another 2 weeks till I get replacements or shorts back or whatever, and what I have to go through instead of just being, okay, we're good. That's why I envy local comic book stores versus my online store, because you can just put it on the wall, right? You don't even need to bag and board it. You just put it on the wall, say, here it is, what it is. We might get replacements later, and you're done with it. For me, it's like all these extra steps that are driving me nuts. And I just don't understand how major distributors, big companies, can't get their shit together. I don't know. And then the replies take 24 hours. Like, dude, if I'm asleep is the only time I'm not replying to a message. If I get because I'm always printing out labels as soon as, or invoices. As soon as I get an order, I print out the invoice so I know it's there. If I get a message, I'm answering it as fast as I can, and I barely sleep. How are these gigantic companies, right, not just one person, with tons of employees, not being able to respond quickly or within a certain time period with an answer that makes sense? Like, how do you tell me you're out of books when you shorted me books? My books should be there. Get me my books. Where are they? I get the and now with the like Image and others saying, oh, we're not replacing paper all of a sudden. Well, dude, we fucking paid for it. Where is our product? I expect a product that's not folded in half at least, for Christ's sakes. I mean, I don't know. The rant is just ridiculous. And how is it that both companies can't get their shit together like Lunar did? How come? It's so easy. Just make it so the books don't move. Take a little respect in how you ship product to people that are giving you money that's keeping you in business. Because basically what they're doing is making it hard for our companies to stay in business because we can't give product the way it was supposed to be given to customers. Another thing is, no one's shipping ratio. Lunar was shipping in a bag and board ratios, but now they're kind of not anymore. Which is fine, most likely because the paper quality is DC, and it's hard to damage, to be honest with you. And their shipping's on point. But, Diamond, if I order a bunch of Dynamite ratios, right, or ratios, you send them in a Gemini with no bag and board, and they're damaged when they were put in the Gemini before we even got to shipping. They were damaged. And Penguin, why don't you send them in bag and boards? What is so hard? I don't understand why you can't take that next step. Look, we ordered 100 books. I got a 1 in 100 coming. Yeah, it's a 1 in 100. Let's just think about that. If it's a $5 book and we get it for half, right? That's $250 cost for that one book to get it unlocked. Actually, $250 because you got to order that one extra. Can you put it in a 10-cent bag and board? Can you not slam it in a box and say, oh, it's good? Anyway, I'm sure I'm missing other stuff, but I don't think the answer is they don't care. I just don't know what the answer is. Such minor things that they could do to change the way they do things, and they're not. So, whatever. That's my rant for today. And we'll see you later.